say that. I say that half-heartedly because I can't hear shit.
Oh.
Hi. Happy fucking April 4th. It's Oceans2 with your hostess with the mostest, Jose, my partner in crime, the Jonesy, the man, the stiff Armstrong.
Please, I don't want to see anyone talk about Jose and Joseby because that's
fucking
so
leaving me. Fucking leaving me.
I'm not leaving.
To go pursue a career in our armed forces. Respect, but fuck you too.
Yeah, but that's not until I lose so many pounds, and then I'll be able to go do it.
Listen. You just said you gained 10 pounds, literally overnight.
It's called water weight, and you're like a fucking fat ass.
Okay, before that you were what? 193?
Yes.
193. How much do you have to make?
180, but goal is like 175.
Listen, you little shit. You shit that weight.
Yeah, I can do that.
You just want to fucking leave me. That's what it is.
I don't want to.
It's cool. No. It's fine. Keep record of this because 6 months from now, when you're like smoking 3 packs a day, drinking yourself to death, remember me.
Yeah, no.
Remember.
I mean, smoking to death,
I'll send you like a Game Boy Color and it'll just trigger you.
Oh, that'd be
It'll be emotional.
It would be.
It'll be emotional.
I'll cry a little bit.
I'll probably fucking cry too. I don't know who the fuck I'm kidding.
Why would you cry? You're not the one getting the Game Boy.
Because it's my friend! But anyways.
I don't need you to yell.
April 4th and 4th? April 4th, fuck. It's April, dude. It's spring.
Yeah, I like how you don't introduce like what we're doing here. You're just like...
Listen, this is all a test, obviously.
I mean, it's a test, but it's going to be going up live, and it's going to be there.
It's not going to go live, you know. It's not going to go live because when this gets cut up in our editing room, which we have next door to our studio here. It's a fucking studio. Don't laugh.
It is a studio.
It's a fucking studio. The editing room is right next door. We got the fucking house upstairs.
Yeah, it is.
We got the secret tunnel that we won't talk about.
Well, now we got to talk about it because you talked about it.
It doesn't lead anywhere. It's a hole. That's all it is.
Okay.
But yeah, dude. So you're gonna leave me. I'm gonna be stuck here, and I'll be fine.
You still get to talk about the premise of all this.
I'll be fine. What premise? There is no premise.
People are like, "What the fuck is this?" When they see it pop up,
it's nothing.
When you're sharing this on our social media, like, "Oh, what's this?"
So what the fuck's what I'm sharing? I thought we were just talking.
We're talking, but it's going up. People.
I don't want people to hear the shit I say.
Then why?
This is a private conversation.
It's a private conversation.
It's private conversation with a bunch of fucking equipment. That's all it is.
Yeah, but if you think about it, it's robotic ears, and those people, our listeners' ears, are attached to those ears, so they'll enjoy it a little bit.
Listen, you robotic fucks. Please tune in for more. I'm actually kidding.
You're fucking rude.
I'm sorry. It's just I get nervous. I don't want to speak, but I don't mind speaking.
You know how it's that I'm getting over that little fear of hearing my voice over, because you know how you hear your voice in a video and you're like, what the fuck? Who is that?
Yeah, I mean right now
it's an actual scientific thing. I'm not gonna go searching for it.
I mean right now you're trying to kiss that microphone. What's going on? Stop. Well,
I wasn't trying to. I'm gonna succeed. With its consent, of course,
Ladies and gents, I hope you forgive us for,
a lot of things we're going to say.
We won't say much.
I mean, we'll say enough to make you, hopefully not trigger, but...
The amount of shit we talk, that doesn't amount to anything. We're just two guys talking in our studio in Beverly Hills.
We're not in Beverly Hills.
Oh, did I say... I meant Chicago.
Just because...
Okay, not even Chicago. We're across the street from what's considered Chicago. Don't you fucking hate... I hate that.
I sort of do, too. And and I still respect it by saying I'm not from Chicago. That's just me.
Don't you feel like more of a dick if you say I'm across the street from what's considered Chicago?
I just say southwest suburbs.
Burbs!
Don't. I'm fucking Gucci.
Well, I mean, it depends on where you're from. If you're from Indiana and you're claiming Chicago,
please stop. Don't.
I hope you get electrocuted as soon as you walk into state lines. And if you're from Naperville and you say Chicago, you're fucking 20 miles that way. Get the fuck away.
20 miles, 30 minutes of fucking traffic. I don't need any of that.
The amount of land that your house is in the suburbs of Naperville is about a city block to where hundreds of people live in the city. So
I still can't. I mean, I'm agreeing with a lot of people that have said it. I don't think humans should live in cities.
Why the fuck not? It makes everything easy. You want it to be like the olden days when you'd live 20 miles from me and I'd have to go like on horseback to go be like, yo, let's go have a drink.
Do you imagine how memorable that is then?
I don't got fucking time for that. On a horse? That's like 2 hours back and forth. Who's got 4 hours of a day for travel time?
I do.
What? Okay. I guess I'm just a bad friend.
No, but I mean, think about it. Like you're on top of people, and it's like that's why I couldn't do apartments. Like the fact that you have to be like sort of considerate of people. I mean, it's annoying because I just get that thing like, oh shit, am I making too much noise? Am I doing this?
But you're thinking end of like the final plan, like when you're at your house, like where you're gonna grow old.
Yeah, but I don't want to live in an apartment.
The way I look at it is apartment is temporary, right? It's kind of like that bed you got when you were a kid when you upgraded from a twin to a full.
Yeah,
you know, it's only temporary, but you appreciate it. Plus, you know, if you think about an apartment, you're only there to sleep, really, unless you got a nice ass apartment. Yeah. Otherwise, you're just there to sleep. If you're young like us, you're in and out. You just need somewhere to crash.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like 350, so whatever.
What the fuck,
Yeah, I'm 350 years old. I'm not 23.
You're doing pretty well for yourself.
Thank you.
You're 350 years old and you're just now enlisting? God damn.
Yeah.
Oh. So,
but they don't know.
With you being shipped out,
that's not yet.
You're for my heart is what I meant.
Oh my god!
Because this betrayal is just too fucking grand for me. And just to stay on point, because you say what are we going to talk about? This is the actual.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about.
Let me finish.
This is like
let me say something. Let me say something. This is the audio documentary of one friend breaking the other friend's heart by him leaving. Like you will over the next couple of podcast episodes, you will hear the sorrow in my voice just grow to the point where you're gonna be like, "Is he okay?" I hope I get new friends from this. I really do.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Well,
still my friend.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
We still friends?
Yeah.
Promise?
No. I'm just joking.
Oh God. Jesus, don't do that to me. It's a bromance, guys. It's a bromance.
It is. I mean, how long have we known each other again?
I don't know.
I know for sure since 8th, maybe later, 7th grade I probably knew you. Actually, no, even earlier. I know 5th grade.
I don't fucking remember, to be honest.
5th grade, dude. It was with JC. Another good friend of ours.
Shout out to our friend JC.
Hopefully maybe we can get him on here and, sometime.
Shit we could talk.
We're just testing the waters out. It's just a podcast. Two good friends just decided to talk shit amongst each other and share weird fucking thoughts that we have almost every single day.
We could do that for ourselves. We don't really need an audience. What this really was we had nothing better to do, and we figured why not
have some fun, get out there and see what's going on with that.
Two fucking 23-year-olds going to do with the rest of their time playing for the future. Yeah, right.
Well, it's been a lot. Podcast is just a big thing because admittedly, people will not right now because it's brand new, but will throw advertising.
It's been around for like a decade.
It has been, but it's relatively people are tracking onto it.
You know what it is? It's not even like the kind of thing you look to go hear unless you got like a niche, like you got like murder or true crime podcasts.
Cool.
You got comedy. You got celebrity podcasts. You got like fucking NPR. Like it's like fuck the radio.
NPR.
Me either. And they're like most of their shows are like top 10.
Is it a bunch of like hipsters and shit?
No. What it is most of the people that are on there, they're usually people who are well versed in their field, whatever it may be.
That's not us, so you guys know.
Or they're college educated, whatever. Also kind of not us. We've
Yeah, we've done
some.
We've been in the workforce since. Well, you've been in it since 15 or 16.
I don't fucking remember, dude. All I remember is I started
from the bottom,
and I'm still here.
Sorry for those Drake fans.
No, but podcasts are new. People, I think, like in our case, I only pop one in to pass the time. I never do it because of the subject matter. Very rarely are you gonna find something where you're like, "Fuck, I wonder what happens next." It's kind of sort of starts to become like a TV show. Mm-hmm. Like instead of binge watching, you binge listen to all this shit.
I feel like it's like an audiobook too, instead of word scripted. It's just you going off the top of your head. There may be some days where they have a script or something like that, but for right now it's just off the top of our head and just going with it.
But you know some shit though? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just do it for background noise. You ever just put on like Netflix? Yeah, it's just background noise.
Yeah, especially when you're in jail.
Yeah. You're out there just trying to really make it.
I wasn't.
If you hear this voice,
you didn't hear that.
You could hear us.
Good, you didn't hear
We're here for you.
So we don't have to worry about that. Don't creep him out.
Okay, never mind.
Get all close to the mic and just be like, "What are you doing?"
I want to whisper this to you.
Stop it.
This is ASMR. And
it's not ASMR tuned. I don't have that one.
Listen to my voice.
You want to pay for $100 for that mic? Go ahead.
I might just kiss it.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Your whiskers are rub it against it. It's freaking weird. But there's like the audio's catching it, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
Again, apologies because this is not the.
This is a rough cut of what we're doing.
This is the quality we have available to us at the moment. A lot of it was going to be like, let's have a theme, you know, let's do something movie related, TV related, but we haven't watched jack shit in a while, and
we'll just talk about what's going on around. I mean, not only our atmosphere or like our. What do you call it? Like our own personal...
And our bubbles.
Our bubbles.
And it's your bubble and my bubble. I mean... Coming together to make one bubble. That's fucking beautiful.
That's hot.
That's fucking beautiful.
It's the sexiest thing you've ever told me.
What the fuck?
You better stop it. I'm not in front of you.
Get the fuck... You know what? Get shipped out now. I don't need this shit. What the fuck? Get your penis away from me.
Fine.
No, okay,
I'll
never
put
mind.
it back.
No. Fine.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
No. What was it?
I'm trying to figure something out. If right now it is, like I said, it's Thursday. Weather outside is
frightful.
It's.
But we don't have a fire that's so delightful here. I mean, my heater's over there, but
motherfucker. Can I finish?
No.
That's what she said.
Oh my god.
It's 32 fucking degrees outside, but it's April.
There's no snow.
Let's talk about what really matters. Global fucking warming.
No such thing. I just triggered a bunch of people.
Honestly. Yeah.
Or they just turned off and said, fuck this. Honestly, I don't want to hear what they're talking about.
Honestly, I'm just trying to argue with someone. But that's what you're here for.
I mean, I'm here. I mean, but then again, it's sort of hard for me and you to argue on things because it's more like, yeah.
I think the same fucking way.
Yeah, you do. I mean, not exactly, of course, but...
Did we make a mistake making this podcast?
No, it's just two guys that are just going to be talking a lot of shit. I mean... And if you want to, comment or whatever, send us anything in. I mean, we do have an email and whatnot. No, you don't want people to send anything in?
Here's the thing. Don't send shit.
Send everything. Send us a bunch of pictures.
And instead of likes...
Send us your trash.
Instead of likes, for example, if this goes on any social media where you have an option to like or whatever the fuck,
we just don't have
I need you to leave negative reviews. Like the most negative reviews. It's all in good fun. It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke.
Amongst you, me, and him.
Yeah, and then if you like it, then we know you didn't like, a little bit of an opposite day that you got playing. I feel that's a good start to a podcast. I don't know about you.
Have people just hate it. And just not hate it, but just dislike it. Just because you said to dislike it.
Listen. Look at our president. How many people hate the dude? And he's one of the most powerful men in the entire world. Like, that's some shit.
You already got people turning off because you said the president.
No. Just listen to me. Listen
okay.
to me.
All right, go ahead.
How do you become one of the most hated people, simultaneously one of the most powerful men on planet fucking Earth?
I think I know where you're going with this, but go ahead. I want to hear it.
Like, if you want to go for greatest con in the fucking... And literally the greatest con ever pulled, this has to be up there. Like, top 3, at least. That's up there with the guy who was... You ever hear about this? There was this one prince. I don't know from where. Fucking somewhere...
We have a computer in front of us that has the...
we don't have the time for that. I'm going to just go off from what I remember. There was a prince.
Go off of what he
there was a prince. He had a fucking... a yacht, a mega yacht. The thing was probably the size of, like, a mansion, essentially, that floated on water. He got conned out of his own fucking yacht. It disappeared into, like... I think it was the Indian Ocean. I want to say the Indian Ocean.
Ghost Pirates?
I don't know what the fuck it was. He got conned out of a mega yacht, and it disappeared. Nobody knows where the fuck it was. Probably got chop-shopped, whatever the fuck happened to it.
How do you chop-shop a yacht?
When they asked this prince, how the fuck did did this fucking yacht disappear? Essentially what he was told is, this con artist got him to believe that he was asleep, made him believe he was talking to himself, and stole the fucking yacht.
So the guy convinced him to give him his yacht.
Whoever the fuck, or whoever it was, somehow convinced him that he was talking to himself, according to him, that he stole his own yacht. That he basically was taking his own yacht out. Like, it was a dream to him. Like, it was a dream to him, and essentially he was just going out on his yacht while he was asleep.
Oh, no, I don't think that's how the president got where he's at right now. I think it's just...
I'm just saying, that's pretty cool, like, as a con. But then you look in comparison to something like this, like all the shit he would say, and then at the same time you get away with it and simultaneously become the most powerful man on the planet. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I sort of like what Bill Burr said. He's like, Trump became president because Obama at a breakfast told him, like, you're not going to ever have my job. Made fun of him, and then Trump just looked at him and gave him a shake, like, all right, motherfucker.
I bet.
Yeah, bet. And look where he's at.
That's some shit, dude.
And I always tell people, like, you know how? Because he played into people's fears. And,
I don't even know, dude. I don't even, and this is going to be a part of my own ignorance, I don't follow politics enough to really even wait for it. That just seemed like, outside of politics, you got to look at that and just be like, holy shit.
I mean, yeah, I can get that, but I'm sort of realizing now more and more that you're going to have to, or we have to, like, pay attention to what people do. As annoying and strenuous as it is, it's sort of weird because you see people complain about politicians, but yet are going for hours searching for shit online to disprove each other. I'm like, then go...
That seems more like a generational thing, though. Like, we have to do that now.
Why so?
I don't know. Well, think about it. Everybody talks shit about millennials or whatever, right? But we're just... We got the... What do they call it? The handoff, the sloppy seconds of the generation before us. And they got what they got before the generation before them. So we're just working with what we were given.
Yeah, I can see that definitely.
And if we only pass on shit, the next generation is, guess what? Gonna be shit. Unless something dramatic happens.
And what kind of dramatic thing do you think? Would that have to be like a war? Would that have to be? Would that have to be like some natural disaster that destroys something like a super volcano, which can happen?
Please, nowadays we forget stuff that happens for any natural disaster. Unless everybody is affected, we forget about it within like 6 months.
Yeah, it
drops off the fucking face of the planet.
Well, I mean, as sad as it sounds, it's like all these shootings and stuff. They only get maybe a.
That's some shit. Did you hear about YouTube?
Yeah.
The YouTube headquarters, it got shot. Well, I don't know if they got shot.
It was 3 people were wounded, I believe.
Yeah,
and she killed herself.
Yeah, isn't that some shit?
And I guess because YouTube was like restricting her views or
whatever the fucking case,
her stuff.
But like, okay,
she was like a PETA activist.
Well, I don't know too much about the story itself. I just about the shooting.
You see her and you're like, oh.
But think about it though, like,
she's alright.
I remember when that was like, it made so much like, there was a hype to it.
Oh, what, YouTube?
People were no, not by YouTube, about shootings.
Mm-hmm.
Not shootings in general, but like mass shootings, right?
Yeah.
With all the shit that's happened in the last year, 2 years, I'm scared to say I'm really desensitized by this shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, and that's unfortunately what the cycle is, and people are asking, how do you break it? And I'm like, it doesn't take one person to break it. No one person can do that, but it's going to take a group of people. I mean, you know my stance on the Second Amendment, obviously. Mm-hmm. It's fairly clear. I'm for it, and it's funny because people just don't understand that, you can't take away people's firearms. You can't put these certain regulations on it because the regulations that they want to put on there, they're very restrictive, and they're like, oh, they're not going to impede on your rights. But I'm like, but they are. They are. There's a Illinois representative, I believe, put a bill out there saying he wants to tax the hell out of firearms by, instead of a $50 tax that is in Cook County, he wants to tax like shotguns, small rifles and stuff like that to $100 or $500.
Honestly, I have no issue with or without the guns. To be honest with you, I know your stance on it, but for me, I don't like the pointing of the finger when it says like, don't let mentally like incapable people or whatever the fuck they say, like just blaming people who have mental issues, mental illnesses, to acquire guns because whatever they're unfit for them. I think that's like saying basically, okay, something's wrong with you. I mean, it's not like everybody who has a mental illness is out to go like shoot somebody up. Like that's something else. I don't like that pointing of the fingers. That's some shit. Because, I mean, for one, personally, like I'd feel like shit if I can't do shit just because of something that I was born with, Or
that someone else did, and you're just sort of like, wait, what? I can't do that?
Yeah, right. Instead of like there should be, it's a kind of help. I would say probably get more knowledgeable about fucking guns. Like take the fear away from the guns. Know what you're working with versus trying to take them away.
Yeah. And that's where I'm...
I mean, that's too broad. That's not really specific.
No, I mean...
That's essentially...
It's broad, but I mean, then again, it's not like you're trying to solve the issue in one night. No, think about that. Because that's my big thing, is education is the key. Because people that...
We're fucking college dropouts, and we're like college is...
I don't care.
Like, education is key.
But you honestly think, like, you could have all these degrees... I mean, and I get it because, obviously you've worked in, all the customer service field that I have as well. And you've come across people that are doctors and they expect you to give them respect immediately.
Yeah.
And I'll give you respect, but if you come out and say, I'm like, oh, how you doing today, sir? And I hear, no, doctor. I'm like, oh, fuck you, dude. No, can't do that. I went through, okay, yeah, sure, you did all that, but that's just books to me.
Word.
But education is the key with that, is that, like, for instance, when I was working, at the butcher shop or whatever, there was the bandsaw. You gave that thing utter respect because it was going to, it didn't care if you were gay, straight, bi, lesbian, don't give a fuck. It's going to cut a finger off, and same with a gun. It's gonna blow something off you if you do not treat it with respect. And to say that you can eliminate that, to eliminate the fear of it killing you or doing that, that's never gonna happen. That's a thing that you can never take away from a gun or fire. And the only way to do it is learn how to respect it and know what's going on. And because when you learn about things, you're less scared of it. That's why I'm scared of the fucking ocean, because we don't know so much.
Yeah, it's just said that shit has to happen for shit to get moving. But, on a lighter note, this past February marked the anniversary of our trip when we went to Las Vegas.
Oh.
Out of the fucking blue, right? You're fucking young. You might as well do something.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like
right out of the fucking blue. It was
both 21. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was like 2016, December 2016. Like, you were over at my house.
Yeah.
We were just watching How I Met Your Mother.
Best
legendary.
If you disagree, please dislike it right now.
I'm just kidding.
Like
stay, please, forever. I love you. We were just watching How I Met Your Mother, and I forgot. I think it was on one of the Atlantic City episodes when they go out. But anyways, I look at you and I'm like, dude, we should just fucking... I think you said it. You're like, dude, we should just go. We should just do it. And I think I just looked at you like, bet. So when I got my computer, I look, it's like, all right, it's going to cost us this much to go. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. And I hadn't been paid yet, so I told you, dude, just pay for it, because I feel like we're going to lose out a deal. Really, there's always a deal. There's never not a deal. But, you fucking cave to all the fucking flashing screens. So I'm like, dude, just pay for it. And then we did it. We booked it. We were like in disbelief for like a second. I'm like...
Yeah, I remember. We were just like, wait, did we just do that?
God, I fucking love that rush, dude.
Don't say that. That's a scary rush.
It's a fun rush. But
just chasing it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, so we fucking booked it in December. It was to go in February because, well, for A, it was fucking cheap, and on 2, because it's fucking in the middle of the desert, it's not baking, and you don't feel like you're in a fucking oven 24/7. We stayed at the Venetian, dead center.
Wow, it was nice.
The Strip. I mean, in the night, it would cover all the piece of shit that it really is. But I mean, at night with all the lights, you get lost in that shit. It really sells you on that shit. Would I ever go back? Probably not. I mean, depends, but probably not. I'm actually supposed to go back in August for a bachelor party for my cousin.
Ooh,
we'll see. I don't know.
Except
in August.
It's gonna be fucking crazy.
In fucking August. I don't know.
It's gonna be hot. Have the pool. And they're gonna have. And how many people are supposed to be going?
I don't fucking know. It's probably like 6 guys, maybe.
Penises are gonna be seen. And gonna be hanging out everywhere.
See, that shit puts me away for it. Anyways, what is it with you and Dick?
Well, I have one.
Shut up, Richie. I was, and then I thought, thinking back to it, like, you go to Vegas, and Vegas is known for our, Sin City, all this fucking shit. Mm-hmm. I think we only stuck to some gambling, a lot of drinking, and eating.
I'm not complaining about that.
I mean, there's other stuff you can do.
I know there is. Just that, and that's the first thing. I always look at it this way. It was our first time. We were by ourselves. We were just dipping our toes into a big fucking...
We should have fucking dove. No, I'm kidding. We should have done. We wouldn't have survived. I wouldn't have survived at least. I know myself.
You would have died.
But yeah, I just thought of that right now because I'm thinking like, God damn, that was 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, it's about 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and like you think back, it's like fuck. What were we doing 2 years ago?
A lot of things happened in 2 years.
A lot of fucking things happened in 2 years.
It's a little weird that like things just
fucking happen.
Well,
Shit
yeah,
just happens.
And I mean, as weird as it sounds, like, I mean, people are always gonna say it, but like it's true though. You know, our parents are right. It's just gonna go by fast.
You know what? And I don't even mind it going by fast. To be honest with you, it's just when I think back of the time what I could have been doing when I was doing nothing. That's the shit. I'm like, fuck. You know how it's what it's like. It's kind of like what they say when they say, you never regret what you did. You regret what you didn't do.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not a cliche by now.
Actually, now that I say it back to myself out loud,
yeah,
that sounded kind of fucking redundant.
Yeah. It did.
Oh man, I don't know. I got too deep in my head. What I said in my head didn't come out right. That might happen a lot. Please feel free to correct me.
I correct him a lot. Just, I'm gonna move this microphone so if you hear this on your ears, I'm sorry. Just bear with me. Just hold
in
on.
the meantime, so the reason again why we were doing keep your shit away from me.
No, it's the robot penis.
So yeah, the reason we were just doing this, we just decided we'd like to talk shit. Might as well see if other people would like to join in our shit talking.
You know, maybe we'll have some of our friends here to come in. If we want,
you act like we know fucking.
Yeah, we know a good amount of people, enough to get at least maybe.
I'm just saying. You think like. Anyway, all I'm saying is we're not there yet.
Well, I mean,
and I say yet because I have an expectation. You know?
Oh my god, your expectations! It's just a thing to do and just to talk shit.
I have this expectation.
Oh yeah, didn't I tell you your promise? You said I was gonna say
what?
No, you're gonna say like 3.
Oh right,
yeah.
So. Okay, cool, guys, I need your help. I'm about to lose my best friend, and I need your help. So essentially, we agreed last week when we were kind of buzzed, maybe drunk. I made him agree that if we were to get at least 3,000 listens, no, it was 350, 325. No, it was 33.
Subscribers, not listens.
Oh, listen. Oh, fuck.
Subscribers.
All right, if we can make it a 3K subscribers, you guys, if you help,
damn, that's like
you could help me keep my best friend and keep him from being shipped out. I mean, yes, I know I'm being selfish from him trying to fulfill his dreams, enabling him to go on and grow in life and, all that shit, but I'm losing my friend.
You see why I'm leaving?
And that makes me sad. And you could hear the sorrow building up. I told you. It's going to build.
He's just going to get sadder and sadder.
Are you kidding me? My heart.
He's just going to be like just...
I'll be fine, though. I'll be fine.
I mean, we can... No, I mean... What was it? It's still sort of weird that people sometimes say, oh, I wish I could go back to high school. Like,
You know what?
There's people I'd rather not see. You know what? I can't. I don't want to say that. I enjoyed most people. There's no one I do not want to see, but there's people that I don't mind if I don't see.
You know what? Some shit.
That's what.
In high school, though.
Miss all you guys if you guys are anyone's listening.
No, fuck that.
Somehow, stop if they're listening.
I'm kidding.
Shut the fuck up.
It was just, high school is just that period of time where like, I felt like I knew everyone, but I didn't know everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Isn't that how your life is right now?
Not fucking shit. You're still here.
Yeah, but what if you don't know me?
The people that count.
What if I'm a reptile?
I don't know. I'm kidding. Anyways.
I mean, we'll have people. We can switch it up and have people because, I mean...
you talk like this is going to last and you're not going to leave me. What the fuck am I going to do this by myself?
Did you ever think that I can do this at a base and then you can just record it, you can Skype it, we can do it from there?
What the fuck? No, we're not Skyping.
Yes, we can Skype.
No. We have this studio for a reason.
Yeah, and exactly. So you can just come over here and you can just do this. Like,
it's the
Skype
Oceans2 studio in Beverly Hills. Who else would want to leave?
Hills.
Okay, we're not in Beverly Hills, but
just nowhere in the southwest suburbs. Don't track this IP address, please.
Right, we're
in
the beautiful, beautiful beaches of Miami.
If you try to come into my house, I will kill you.
He has enough.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Just be glad there's an escape tunnel.
Yes, just be glad there's an escape tunnel and there's just multiple doors for you to run out.
What was I gonna say? I forgot. You fucking interrupted me. I was trying to fucking remember what the guy. You shit. I hate you. Good. I was gonna say something profound. I hate when that.
There's no time for that here.
Yeah, there's no time for profound Profoundly.
We're not here to.
We're not here to make up words. We're not here for that shit.
We're not here to make people go, "Oh my god, I listened to this podcast and I like learned this." It's just two guys just talking shit
here.
I mean, we'll learn maybe.
Conversation with us though. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point of having other people so we can have conversations.
Okay, hypothetically, let me throw a situation.
Okay,
right now. I'm gonna interrupt you because fuck you. Say you get shipped out. So you get shipped out to ideally like fucking California, right? Mm-hmm. Say you meet someone, right? Mm-hmm. You meet a girl or a guy, you know. I don't know how you swing.
That's the other way.
Wow.
Wait, no, it's a girl.
Since when? No, I'm kidding.
That's still the right day.
Say you meet someone, right?
Being inclusive,
and they're like
progressive,
and they're like, they don't want you to leave. They're that possessive, but you care for them though. You love them. But I'm like, yo, come through. Come back home.
I can visit.
We miss you here on the Oceans2 podcast.
I can visit.
No. Listen, you come back. Home.
But home is where the heart is.
That hit deep. You know what? I said that once.
And you stabbed yourself.
No, you know what? I'll stick to it. I agree with you. Home is where the heart is. I've said it before. I stick to it.
Shut the
My heart's leaving though. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
You gotta.
The sorrow. It's building up.
Like I said, you had me for another 20 pounds. So
20? Decent. It was 13 like an hour ago.
No, it wasn't. It was 13 like maybe 2 days ago. And then I ate like 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches with a bunch of fries. Fuck. Don't you ill Chick-fil-A.
You're right.
There's a shit.
What are we at as far as time?
It's about 31 minutes.
31 minutes. You know what? I think that'll do.
Do for the first episode?
Yeah, because you know what? I like it. I could probably continue talking.
Yeah.
But
I don't have that kind of server space on our subscription.
Yeah, so. But I don't want to burn it out. So guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, or at least decided to stick through whatever time you could for the ending here. We'll probably be back maybe once a week. Try to see how our schedules line up because we're both busy as shit doing nothing.
I'm not. He is.
But yeah, let us know what you think. Any tips, tricks? If you guys need a studio, hit us up.
Yeah, it's like
$100 a pop.
No, $100 an hour.
No, I'm kidding.
We'll do it $100 an hour. You just don't smoke in my house.
The fuck? Okay, no, put that up on some other shit. But anyways, guys,
you can drink in it.
It's the hostess with the mostest.
You're not with the most.
It's you know what? Whip it out. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, hostess with the mostest, Jonesy, Oceans2. We'll be back and see you next week.
Bye, guys.